What up, bitches? And welcome to the Honest Sales Agent podcast. So we are filming our first one today, and we're just going to have a general chat with you. It's going to be all about sales, what we enjoy, what we don't enjoy, how it affects your personal life, and going forward from there, really. So, yeah, and I've dragged my business partner, Tracy, along with me.
What the fuck am I doing here, Simon?
You are here just to bring the average age up.
Cheeky.
Just to get the older generation to listen to this podcast.
Torture by Simon.
Oh, dear. So, obviously, today we're just going to talk a little bit about ourselves, the struggles that we may have faced along the way in the first year of business, what we've enjoyed, how we got to where we've got to, and then go from there. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah? Feel like I need another coffee after this 5 a.m. start, I tell you. It's already been a long morning. It's only 9:30. But yeah, so tell us, Trace, all about your past, what you've done, where you've got to. Hit us with it. Let the people know about you as a person.
Christ.
Once you've stopped swigging down that coffee.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess most people think it's just your business, don't they?
Yeah, because you see the brand.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's a 50-50 partnership.
It is. And I have to suffer you 50% of the time.
I know, honestly. I've got shares in paracetamol now because of you.
50% of the time. Like, how many times a day do we ring each other?
At least 20.
I think 200.
200?
Yeah.
Should we check call logs?
I'm like,
Ring go-to, can you track this number?
Please.
And block it.
Please, can I turn off red messages and not get caught?
I have noticed you've done that as well. It just says delivered. It does. It just says delivered.
Never done that.
Yeah, it just says delivered now. It used to say red.
I've wanted to, but I haven't.
Arsehole.
So basically, I've been an estate agent for like 15 years, and I've always worked in corporate, and it got very, very dull. And I met you, obviously, because you saw me in my house 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And you, at the time, suggested we go into business together.
Well, yeah, no, I'd asked you, didn't I,
Yeah.
about, have you ever thought about doing your own estate agency?
No, was the answer. No.
You said, I think you actually said at the time by the front door in the sales office, and you went, no, it's far too complicated and it's too much involved with it or something like that, it was, yeah.
Too risky, too complicated, too scary, too everything. And here we are. My God.
15 months
living
down the line.
Living the dream.
Getting your hair and nails done whenever you want.
I know.
Playing golf, going to a spa.
I know. We have a lot of fun, don't we?
We do.
But yeah, so you obviously, I decided that corporate life wasn't for me anymore. They just interested in mortgages and solicitors and not really selling houses, which is kind of what I want to do. You obviously on your own little path, which was?
Car wash, originally.
I know. Genius idea. Could have got my car washed in Nantwich. Alas, we can't do that still. And then,
Let's all go to Crewe.
And yeah, here we are. So 10 years of new build and 15 years of estate agency.
Yeah.
Plus, obviously, I used to do marketing for a new build. Brings such a good blend, doesn't
what
it?
new build was it you did the marketing for?
So I was head of marketing for David Wilson and Barrett's back in the day before I had Abigail. Abigail was born 15 weeks early. And so with that brings oxygen for a year and giving up your job. And then obviously I'd thought, oh, I know what I'll do for a new career. I'll sell houses. That'll be a laugh. That'll be fun. And wow. Yeah, it's a very, very in-depth, but brilliant.
Yeah.
We love it, don't we?
Oh, yeah, absolutely love it. Love selling houses. Yeah, it's great.
Who's the best salesman, Simon?
It's the people I don't love. Going back a little bit. Obviously, you had Abigail, and then you went into Bridgeford's.
Yeah.
After Abigail, how did you find that transition of going from marketing to going into selling houses after having Abigail and a full-time job? And did you face any problems from having a child, going into a full-time role? How did it affect your life and things?
So So basically, I didn't work for 3 years after Abigail was born. Actually, I did. I had a 6-month contract at Macro as marketing manager as well. And then I basically split up with my ex, moved back to Nantwich, did nothing for a year, went jogging around Barony Park, ladies who lunch, and then one day went, I can't do this anymore. So
What, you can't jog?
No, can't jog. I literally can't jog. My hip's knackered. And then I thought, so I applied for lots and lots of jobs. So I've always been very proactive, very driven. So I literally rang and emailed every single estate agent in Nantwich and Crewe, got a job at Bridgeford's, said, listen, I'm too good to be on 14 grand. In 2 years, I need to be a manager max. 2 years to the dot, I was a manager. And then I was a senior manager. I ran Sandbach, Nantwich, Newcastle, Crewe, did really well at all the branches. And then just one day thought, I think, in fact, I'll tell you what it was. One of my colleagues said to me, have you ever thought of opening your own business? And I said, no. And she said, well, I think we should think about it. And so we thought about it. I went looking for what platform that would look like, what would work, what would be us. And then suddenly you rang me and went, Trace, change of plan. I want to be in that business with you. I was like, okay.
Yes, motherfucker!
Oh, my God. And obviously, I know you're shit hot at selling houses because you sold mine to me.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine one salesperson to another. Who wins that battle?
Yeah.
So obviously the reason we got to where we got to was because, as I'm sure many people are not aware, I worked at Redrow for 11 years. Redrow Homes are a new build house builder. Obviously, we both live in Nantwich. Tracy bought her Redrow home in Nantwich while I was working at the sales office there. And then from that point, I originally said to Tracy about setting up our own estate agents for the people that are listening. And then ultimately, I went on a path where I saw an opportunity for a car wash in Nantwich. So I went in for planning permission for a car wash, which got rejected. Ooh. We appealed it. I know, boo.
Ooh, I'm with you now.
Nantwich need a car wash. Come on. And then we went in for the appeal. While the appeal process was going on, which was when I rang you again, and obviously you were having conversations with somebody else about setting up your own estate agents, I rang you and said, if this doesn't go ahead, should we look at something? I think you'd already spoken to EXP at that point as well.
Had, yeah.
Yeah. Then obviously the car wash didn't go through. We had a chat, didn't we? We met up with somebody from EXP. For those of people that don't know, EXP is a franchise based in London predominantly. But obviously you're franchising your own area, so we cover sort of all of Cheshire. Anywhere within an hour of Nantwich is sort of our go-to area, isn't it? Now
they're actually an international company, you know. Just gone into Dubai.
Yes, I did know they'd just gone to
Britain's biggest estate agent for independent agents.
And they're also now doing commercial as well.
Yeah, they're really good, hence why we went with them.
Yeah. So for people that don't know about EXP, drop us a message, give us a call, have a chat with you, explain to you about how it all works. 'Cause it is a brilliant model, isn't it?
It is a fantastic model. So basically, they give us a really, really good back office system, don't they? The website, they put us on all the portals, they deal with all our AML. But essentially, it's still our business, and we run our business totally different than other EXP agents. And so our business is about how we want to run it. So the professional marketing, the social media, the customer service, the 7 days a week, all of that is totally bespoke to us.
Yeah, hence the reason we can you can go get your nails done, hair done. I can shift off and play golf, play football.
Yeah.
You can go to Cambodia for 3 weeks for Christmas and New Year. All right.
Yes, lots of holidays. Sore point for Simon. I do offer you holidays. It's your fault you don't take them.
I think you had about 10 weeks last year.
Did I bugger? Did I bugger?
I had about 2.
I had maybe 5 or maybe 6.
No, but to be fair, yeah, you have said about holidays, but I just enjoy work too much. And then
we're workaholics, aren't we?
Yeah. And if there's a sale to be had, we're going to chase the sale rather than anything else. But yeah, ultimately, we just enjoy life along the way, don't we?
We do. We work hard. We work really hard. We literally work every day.
Yeah.
But because it's our business, we bloody love it.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a laugh. You are hilarious, even if I laugh at you, not with you.
Most people laugh at me. I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, and we make it fun, don't we? And we literally, genuinely, we love it. And we're both such driven people, aren't we?
We just want the money.
We want to be rich,
We just want the money. We just want to be rich. I want to be sipping cocktails on a beach next year and only working 2 days a week.
You'll still be working though. You'll still be
It's
checking
just 2
your
days.
emails.
That's it.
So what next? Like
Well,
seriously, like every day you change your mind, don't you? You're like, let's do a lettings business. Let's do a flooring business. Let's buy a house in Dubai.
Oh my God.
Let's do Airbnbs. Let's do this. Let's do that. I'm like, oh my God, I can't keep up.
Do you know what? I can't either. Honestly, my mind thinks that much about everything.
So now you're like, oh, you're not very enthusiastic. I'm like, what? My head's spinning. I'm like, if I say yes, I know tomorrow it'll be another plan, so there's no point.
Yeah, but come on. Look at the year that we've just had. I mean, what a year. What personal life, horrendous, in turmoil. Let's be honest, it's been an absolute shit show of a first year from a personal point of view. Professional point of view, you can't fault it. We launch a company, we list market 107 properties in the first year. Insane number. Yeah. Just over £10 million worth of sales.
Yeah.
In that first year, from nothing to that. What fantastic. But you take that away and you look at your personal life. How let's explain to the people our personal lives and what's gone on in this last year.
You go first.
I'll go first, shall I? So, from my side of things, I am facing a divorce. Very emotional one. It's not something I would have wanted personally, and I know it's something that my ex would not have wanted. However, these things have happened. It's led us to where we are today. I don't mind sharing that story with people because it was me that messed up in the first place. If you could change things and take it back, absolutely would. That has been ongoing since around about March of last year, which then left me with the house in June and getting it sold and things. So obviously, yes, I have sold my own house. Believe it or not, I didn't hire another agent because there is no one better than us. So, yeah, I am currently going through the process of completing on my property, along with my 2 dogs, which it's very difficult when you've got your own business to try and balance 2 very needy sausage dogs.
Who you treat like babies, by the way.
Who I do treat like babies. Yeah, they are my little babies. One's just obviously gone through the operation yesterday. So to be here today when he sort of needs some sort of attention at home is obviously difficult to try and get time away, and trying to manage any sort of personal life or anything like that outside of work now, it's so difficult because what I find is balancing your personal life when you're trying to run a business, and then you've got 2 dogs that also need to have a walk and stuff, and when you're trying to leave them as much as you can and then walk them, and even trying to go to the gym. It's hard work to even try and find time to go to the gym at this moment in time, isn't it?
Clearly don't find it difficult. Look at those arms now, Simon.
Honestly, and I have found it difficult. But I tell you one thing I will say to people is going to the gym, working out every single day, just for half an hour, 40 minutes, from a mindset point of view, when you're in a dark place where you think of very dark thoughts, changes your mindset. It allows you to zone out from the world for half an hour, 40 minutes. I mean, but God, how many phone calls have we had when I've just been in the gym anyway, alone, just discussing, trying to close a deal or trying to up people by 15, 20 grand on a deal and I'm working out.
Red button me, I'm on the bike.
Red button me, I can't get to my phone. Yeah,
just leave me alone, stop ringing me.
Happily. Get off. So from a personal point, it's been very, very, very difficult. It's been the hardest year of my life, and I can probably say everyone that we've spoken to along this journey of 2025, selling for, or people that have been buying houses, really, really struggled. I don't think I've heard one person say 2025 was a great year for me.
It's done now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but you know what I mean, though. Like, look at all the people. Look at all the people that we've met along this journey. I mean, look at the phone call that I had the other day, where it's like, yeah, in case you didn't know, and then he's saying we'll go out for drinks. It's insane. It's insane, and I honestly can't thank people enough for the support that not only I've received, but you've received, the business has received, people that know the story for you, because we get to your personal point in a minute, and then for me as well, the support we have received has been amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So come on, let's tell us about your personal life and what went down.
So basically, my mum passed in November, bless her. 92, she's been poorly for a couple of years. She's a real trooper, my mum. She even drove till she was 90, literally up and down the motorway till she was 90.
I hope she's nothing like you, because you're a mole on the road. You see nothing. It's like driving with Stevie Wonder when you're driving.
Well, that is true. I am blind. Even with my glasses on, I'm blind. And yeah, do you know what? She's always had heart problems and this and that and the other. And to be honest, shocked she even got to 92, but it's very sad when, you know, there are falls, there are hospital visits. She's broke her neck twice. And then last year she ended up in hospital for, must be 6 months. And, you know, you can't believe the NHS and how badly they're treated, and how the wards for older people are literally like a mental asylum. They've got no mental asylums anymore. Everyone's pretty much got dementia, not my mum. And it's bedlam. They've got no staff, and it's crazy. And literally, it was like I was watching my mum die for months. It was heartbreaking, literally heartbreaking, to the point in the end she said, I've had enough. That's it. No more meds. And then, yeah, it was hard. Hard.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, how many phone calls do you reckon we had last year where we just hung up on each other because we wanted to cry, or there's a lot, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
And how much we stood by each other over there, and he said, just take the time and breathe.
I think what's kept us going, Simon, is we're best friends, aren't we?
Yeah.
You know, you're like my brother.
Yeah.
You literally are like my brother.
Yeah. You're like my mum.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like the naughty boy. Totally. Naughty little boy. And then literally, naughty brother. And then literally, I think the other key thing about this is, and why we've survived and why we are like we are really mad into manifesting, aren't we? And positivity.
Yeah, but I need somebody to give me some.
We do. We you know, I often get up at 5 a.m. I do like meditation videos. I listen to podcasts on, you know, positive mentality, and it really, that and doing some exercise in the morning is a game changer.
Yeah.
And for those people who literally believe in manifesting and being positive and thinking positive things changes your life, and some people think I'm crazy, but honestly, it's quantum physics and it works, and it's literally made us who we are, I think. Yeah.
So going back to the manifesting. So I know, obviously, when we spoke about everything and stuff, and then when I said to you, I was like, oh yeah, I do a bit of manifesting. You were just gobsmacked, weren't you? Because I'm not the kind of person. I don't look like that kind of person.
No.
So the only reason I ever got into manifesting was because of my ex. She was a great believer in all that kind of stuff. What you put out there is what you attract. She got me into doing the magic, or whatever it's called, The Secret, the book. And I remember doing it. So when I worked at Red Row, we started it together, and we'd do everything together on that day, day by day. And I think I got to about day 5 or something like that, doing this manifesting. And next minute I get a check come through the post. A cheque from HMRC saying here's about like £415 refund or something like that, 418 quid refund. I was like, this manifesting shit really works. I'm going to keep going. Hopefully they send me £1 million. And I couldn't believe it. And that was the turning point for me where I actually genuinely started to think.
When you see the signs,
yeah,
it just kicks in, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Absolutely.
How have you found going down that manifesting route with everything that went on in your personal life last year? Did you struggle to do it most days in terms of like, because let's face facts, I went into a bit of a depression last year. I didn't want to admit it to anybody. I never went to the doctors. I never took any sort of pills or anything like that. You'd wake up every day, you'd smile to every person, you'd go home and you'd cry. You'd cry yourself to sleep, you'd wake up crying sometimes, but you'd have to shake it off, get to work, sell a house, and move forward. So I struggled with the whole manifesting, but instead I took time out to try and go to the gym. How did you find manifesting in that time period?
So I find if I don't do it, my life's not as good. So I find I actually do it most days out of habit now, I guess. But I do it because I know it works and I'm a different person when I do it.
Yeah. And
so I'll either, it's very strange, I know, but I go to sleep with headphones on with like good sleep positivity.
Is that because of Andy snoring though? Or?
That as well, yeah. Literally lying on the edge.
Of a cliff or the bed?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I think once you've seen this, like I'm pretty crazy anyway. Like I've run various teams of people. I've bought them all manifest books and they're like, what the hell? Surely you're not going to try and turn us into you, and whatever. But I used to start my morning meetings with like, right. So I read this book from Noor Hibbert. It's called something like How to Be a Fucking Success or something like that. It's literally, she's potty mouth and it's fantastic. And it says in the book, every morning without fail, say aloud, universe, send me a sign today. Let me know it's from you. And literally, Simon, it's an alarm in my phone. 9 o'clock every day, I say it.
So is that what goes off sometimes when we're at meetings? Yeah. Your alarm for that?
Yeah.
That 9 o'clock the shit out
every
of me,
day.
that alarm.
And I'm telling you, I get gifts from the universe, and I know this is flipping crazy, and everyone thinks I'm flipping crazy. And do you know what? I like being crazy.
Yeah, but you are like crazy cat lady.
I am
so for
crazy.
those that don't know, Tracy takes the mick out of me for my dogs and being my babies, but she has about 17 cats.
Oh, I'd like 17 cats. I've got 3. I'd like 17. I literally I'd have 17 cats.
What are your cats called?
Moo Moo, Marmee, and Mia. The 3
Which one's your favourite?
Moo Moo is my favourite.
That's the fluffy one, yeah?
Yes, he is. Yeah. So my daughter took advantage of me with my team while I was drunk one day and bought a £500 cat. And it's been the best
What
thing
did
ever.
you do? What did you do? Give it a bank card to go and buy it? Get an Uber there to pick it up for you?
I literally had to go to Manchester. It's just the cutest little thing. It talks to me. It's just,
It talks to me.
it
What?
does.
Walk through the door on its back legs as well?
It literally goes, hello. It's so cute.
Can't believe what I've just heard. It says the cat says hello.
I even send
it's
you
not Garfield.
pictures. I send you pictures of my cats, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I go, Simon, he's just gone, hello.
Honest. So do you know what makes me laugh is every time we go to like evaluation or something like that and we see a cat, it's almost like there's a sign there because they've got a cat and you kind of think, right, we're getting the listing because Tracy likes cats. So she can just talk to people about cats. She doesn't talk to them about the house. She just talks about the cats.
People love to talk about their pets on evaluation though, don't they? Let's face it.
Yeah, because I think people love their pets more than they love people.
They do.
I think it's genuine facts.
They so do.
It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
But do you know what? Do you know what does annoy me when you go to evaluation sometimes? Is when people have got dogs that jump up and they've just been in the garden.
And I've got scratches all over my legs.
You've got scratches on your legs in the summer, or during the winter you've got muddy paws all down your trouser legs.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm not being funny, but I've come to do a value and I've got to go for 3 more appointments after this and no time to go and change your pants. You just let your dog cover me in mud.
Yeah. It's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's awkward. You're like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah. Come on, give me a break.
Well, then on the flip side, I've left with Jimmy Choo shoes from a valuation.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I mean, how good is that?
How'd you get to the point of getting a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes
I
on
literally
evaluation?
said, "Oh, those shoes are lovely," and chatting away, getting on dead well with them, and they go, "Oh, do you know what? Those shoes don't fit me. Take them." I'm like, "Oh, feel a bit awkward." I left with the shoes. Happy days.
Don't feel awkward because you didn't get the listing after that. Just got a pair of shoes.
I did.
We feel bad for her. She's come out and give us some shoes and not the listing.
I love a chat on a listing. I love a chat on evaluation, Simon. I love to get to know people. I love it. I absolutely love it. I just think it's fascinating that you get people's story one-on-one in a house for like half an hour. It's brilliant, isn't it?
It is. And I think that's the difference between us and a lot of other agents now is we take that time to understand people, and we also find out why they're moving, what they're looking for, what's happening in their life in general to make them want to move and stuff. We build that rapport, we build that relationship with them. I don't think other agents do that. They go around, they value the house. This is what a house is worth. Let us know if you want to sell it.
I mean, we've even left like hugging some people, haven't we?
Yeah, hugging. Yeah.
You know when you can tell someone needs a hug.
Yeah.
You're like, literally, I need to give you a hug.
Come here, gives a hug.
Yeah.
Other times I've left sticking my finger up at them as well.
That's few and far between. Thankfully.
Obviously,
Shit, I hope they haven't got a ring doorbell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Zip.
yeah. But yeah, it's. Honestly, I just think the way the business has gone, the things that we've done, what we've achieved so far today has been amazing. But what I want to really know is what's been your highlight so far of the business?
6 weeks holiday? Joking.
Yeah, because you only got 4 at Bridgeford's.
I don't know. Looking back, I think that I have. First of all, it's hours, and I don't have to turn up at an office every day at 9 and leave at 5:30. But equally, I'll probably jump on my computer at 6 if I wake up, and jump on it at 11 if I'm still up at night. But that doesn't matter. The highlight is you're free.
Yeah.
It's the freedom, isn't it? It's your life. You don't answer to anybody. And that is a joyous thing.
Totally agree with you on that. That was mine, to be fair. Mine was just
You're
free.
free.
Yeah. You get up, you can sit there, you can have your breakfast, you can log onto your laptop while having a bowl of porridge, because I'm a sucker for a routine with my porridge every morning.
Yeah.
Check a few emails, send a few WhatsApps to the clients at 8 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes even 7 o'clock, you're up, aren't you, sending messages and things, any of us, and updating. But yeah, ultimately it's the fact that you can go, we've got nothing in today. Go play golf.
Yeah.
Go get your nails done. I believe it or not, I don't get my nails done. The guys, I cut them myself.
You have everything else though.
Yeah, have everything else. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not plastic yet.
Simon
I'm not going for the Katie Price look just yet.
Oh my God. No, it is. It's freedom, isn't it?
It is freedom. Yeah, it's freedom. The fact I can just go and do a food shop in the middle of the day is great. Avoid the busy times.
It is. It's freedom, and it's a totally different lifestyle. And you have to sacrifice a lot. So for 6 months, we earn absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I had to remortgage my house, paid that off now. But then now I'm on more than I want at Bridgeford's. So, and yeah, one day we'll be millionaires.
This time next year, Rodners. So, for people that obviously don't understand how it works, obviously we're just commission based. We don't have a salary or anything like that. We are purely commission based, and I think that's why we are quite successful. We work harder than majority of people because we wanted to sell that house ultimately as quickly as possible for the best value that we can. We don't obviously edit a price. We don't bottom down a figure just to sell it quicker. We give it market value, and ultimately try and sell it, like I say, as quickly as we can, purely down to the fact of we need to earn money.
But it's not just about the money, is it?
No, it's not just
we
about the money.
We love the buzz, don't we?
Oh my God.
How
the chase.
happy are we if we can sell a house in a day?
Oh my God. Jumping from the rooftops.
We're like, oh my God, we've sold 2 houses. We've sold them in an hour. We're like, ah!
Yeah, well, do you remember that Middlewich Road?
Yeah.
Middlewich Street it was.
Yeah.
We'd listed it about 3:30 in the afternoon, didn't we? And by 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
we'd made the listing live on a Friday. It was about 4:30, and by about 5:30 it sold at full ask, didn't it?
I think we beat that record now.
What did we beat the record with?
We've beat it recently because obviously our super duper camera system, Giraffe, they now turn it round in a day. We listed something, we sold it
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Can't think who it is, but we've definitely beat the record.
Yeah, we did sell something actually in 20. I think it was 20 minutes.
Like the speed of which we list and sell, we get giddy about it, don't we?
Oh my God. I love it when a listing goes live. I love it when we get to picture a house. Because I always look at it and go, like the one that we've done this week, for example, that we pictured on Wednesday, the Broadways. When we pictured that on Wednesday, I was thinking, we might get that live sort of Thursday night or anything like that. And all of a sudden, everything was done and we're live on Thursday morning. So we'd gone from like picturing at like 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning to all of a sudden it's live on the market by 8 o'clock on Thursday morning.
No. I literally got up.
Less than 24 hours.
I was literally up at like 7:30. Can we make it live? And then I was like, done. It's done. And now we're probably going to sell that today, aren't we?
Yeah, because it went live on
yesterday.
We got 2 viewings today and we did a viewing on it on Wednesday morning as well while we were picturing, believe it or not.
So that's what I love. You know, somebody's found a house they want. They need to sell quickly. We've turned it around quickly. We'll sell it quickly and then they'll be buzzing. We'll be buzzing.
Yeah.
It's not just about the money.
It's the chase.
It is.
It is ultimately the chase. It's closing.
Yeah.
I love negotiating with people.
Yeah. Simon thinks he's better at selling houses than me.
I'm 100% better at closing a deal. You're better at listing. You are 100% better than me at listing or valuing. But I am 100% better at closing.
So hence why Laura said, who's doing the viewings? I said, I've given it to Simon because ultimately he will close the deal.
Yeah.
You know, we're both good at selling, but we've really found our niche, haven't we? So we know what we're good at. There's never any disputes about anything. We fell very quickly into what we're both good at and just do it.
That's it. It's finding balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pros and cons to each person, and then you work with your pros and your cons, don't you, and go from there. But yeah, do you know what? Do you remember Richard Gibson? Such a great negotiation that. We'll put it on the market, offers over 450. And all of a sudden we've lifted it by 15 grand in 2 phone calls.
Yeah, that was quite something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They're happy customers, aren't they?
They were very happy customers. But to put a house on the market at offers over 450,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden you've lifted it by 15 grand.
You're right, Simon. My hat's off to you there.
It was insane, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just the negotiations. But what's been your favourite house to sell?
Ooh.
Or your favourite one that we've listed, even?
Oh, I love Ferndown, don't I?
Ferndown, yeah, Wychwood Park, yeah. Beautiful house.
So I had people viewing with me, not viewing that house, and I literally said, I viewed a couple, and I said to them, you've not been to my favourite house on the park. And I took them and they bought it and I was literally buzzing.
That kitchen was absolutely stunning in that house.
Yeah, beautiful. 80 grand for a kitchen. I mean, come on. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love everything about that house.
It's a nice house.
Yeah.
Garden was nice as well. The layout, the location of it at the top end of the park.
Yeah, just literally love it. And it's nice, isn't it, when, you know, you're doing viewings somewhere you love. Like I literally love Wychwood.
Yeah.
And I literally tell them every single thing about it. And, you know, it's the little things, isn't it? It's the things you do extra.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I love Wychwood. Only for the golf. I'm terrible at it. Most people disagree. I like to tell people I'm terrible at something. And then when I turn up, they have low expectations.
So a lot of people who are independent businesses, they go to lots of networking events, don't they, Si? What do we do different?
We don't go to them.
We don't go to them. You play football, you play golf, you do what else is it?
Football, golf. Got invited to Airsoft recently, but obviously I can't attend that due to, obviously, we've got that many viewings lined up. and a listing to do. Yeah, apparently I'm scared as well.
And obviously,
this guy that's in the army threatened to shoot me with an airsoft. I don't reckon he could hit a barn door. Similar to one of our clients, actually, he couldn't hit a barn door with a football. But
I thought there's another one of your hobbies as well.
No, that's it.
Else. No,
I've not got anything out of the gym yet. But I mean, it's been like 2 weeks since I joined there. So this time, I might just start throwing business cards on the floor as I'm walking around.
I don't think you need to.
Like a yellow brick road.
I don't think you need to. You go everywhere in a jacket with Simon Woodhouse and your number on it. Let's face it.
Oh, I've stopped that now.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I don't like wearing the branded jacket anymore.
Really?
Just in case anyone tries to egg me.
Oh, well, there is a chance of that, isn't there? Let's face it. God.
Oh dear. The amount of love out there is great, I tell you.
So all our friends have been like amazing, though, haven't they?
Yeah, friends.
They recommend
family.
us all the time, and
not even just friends. Like, look at the amount of referrals we've received. I think referrals have really kept our business going this last 12 months more than anything else. We've not done a great deal of advertising. We do quite a bit, obviously, on social media side of things. Obviously, with Tracy, you come from a very corporate world. I like to be a bit of a douchebag and quite try to think I'm funny on social media. A lot of the lads from football will troll me about it. They're like, "Hi guys, Simon from EXP."
I know my friends are like, "Oh, can Simon stop doing those things, please?" Wait till they see this. I'm dead, totally dead.
Yeah, but more to the point, how good was that golf video?
The golf
video. In case
you
didn't see that, it's a hole-in-one. That's why you should choose us to be the #1 agent.
So you
cheese at its finest. You just got to decide whether it's mild or mature. But yeah, it's so my favourite house.
Yeah.
Bet you can't guess.
I know your favourite house. It's Villa Farm in Eckershall.
Oh my God, I love it.
You want to live there, don't you?
I would 100% move there. I even said to the client the other day that's bought it, I was like, I want to move in with you.
Yeah.
Just put me in your garage. I'll sleep there just so I can look at it every morning when I wake up.
Thankfully, you've made friends with him, so you probably will be going there.
No, can't wait for the parties.
I know.
It's going to be insane.
How many friends do we make from selling houses? It's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
That speaks volumes, doesn't it?
But I also think that comes from the whole initial go into evaluation and you build that relationship and build the rapport with those people.
Yeah.
You make that relationship work, don't you?
Yeah.
I just think it's fantastic the things that we've done for the industry so far.
One of our best reviews, and I think this says it all for us, was by the lovely Helen and Leo, I think.
Yeah.
We make people feel like they're the only house that we're selling.
Yeah, they're the only client and that's the only house, yeah.
And it's fun. And that's why we make friends with people, isn't it?
Yeah, because look at the amount of things that...
I mean,
I probably sail quite close to the wind on our WhatsApp groups sometimes.
Yep.
With some of the stuff I say. But I think because I've come from a sales background all my life, like I worked in... If anyone remembers the Phones For You icon, there you go, Phones For You, in case you didn't know what it was. That industry was so cutthroat because I started in a very small store in Crewe. And I always remember mum saying, "Simon, do not go into sales. It'd be the biggest mistake of your life. You'll work 7 days a week. You'll do this, you'll do that, you'll do the other." And I was like, I'm always the kind of person that'll say, if somebody tells me not to do something, I'm going to do it just to prove you wrong.
The naughty Simon.
Yeah. But I'm that kind of person that just wants to prove people wrong all the time. I can do it. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. I'm going to do it. If you tell me I can do it, I'm probably not likely then going to go out and do it. If you tell me I can go and list a £10 million house, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to try them. But if you tell me I can't do it, I'll be like, I'm going to get that. I'm going to prove a point. But ultimately, yeah, so I went in, so I started in phones. This is where my sales background came from. And it was so cutthroat that we had Phones For You. Next door we had O2. Over the road we had Orange at the time, if everyone remembers Orange before EE. I know. God, yeah, I remember the Orange Square.
I was with Orange once.
Once.
Am I that old? Yes.
Yeah, you are, yeah. I bet you had a phone and a briefcase as well, didn't you? Did you have dial-up internet?
I mean, seriously, when I went travelling around the world many years ago, there was no phone. Abigail says, "Is that what happened in the olden days?" That's how old I am. Carry on. Sorry.
I love that. But yeah, so and then you had Vodafone opposite that, and then there was Carphone Warehouse as well. So in like the space of 150 yards, you had like 5 different phone shops. So we could be the first people. We could be the first shop that somebody came into.
Did you
And
go
they'd be
outside and like drag people in like a
No,
like a
so,
PR?
no. So some people used to want you to do that. So some managers were like, "How are you going to get people in?" I'm like, "I'm not. I'm just going to wait for them to walk in because we're not pushy people. Me and you are not pushy people. We're a take it or leave it kind of people.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what draws people to us more than anything else because it's like there's no pressure from our side of things, and I think that's what it always was. And when I was at Phones for You, they used to have this top earners, and the top earners was like from 1 to 75 people, I think it was. And if you're in the top 10, whatever commission you got for that month, from 1 to 10, you'd get an extra £1,000 commission in your wage. And then from 10 to 25, I think it was like 750, and then it was like 50 to 75, you get like 500, and then the last 25, you get 250 quid extra in your wage.
Were you like, show me the money?
I was like, show me the money. I'm like 21 at the time, and I'm like thinking, oh my God, I'm earning like £3,000 a month after tax at 21 years old. Bearing in mind, guys, that is 16 years ago. So I'm like driving around and thinking I'm a dog's bollocks in an Astra VXR that used to pop and bang, and I used to love it. Go out on student nights, bowling out with blue WKDs, for £1 a bottle.
Still do that, don't you?
No. I've promoted myself to whiskey now.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, just a whiskey only man.
You're a whiskey snob.
Whiskey snob.
Yeah. You've got posh glasses now, haven't you?
I have got posh glasses, and I've got 2 decanters as well.
Wow, things have moved on, haven't they, from your little Thunderball?
Yeah, the decanters are empty. I can't afford the whiskey anymore. But yeah, so we'll go back to obviously Villa Farm side of things. Villa Farm was so special to sell, like so special. I remember when we went there to view it that first day. I think we viewed the day we viewed it. We pictured it as well, didn't we? On the same day. Well, the day I'd viewed it, I think you'd already seen it before, hadn't you? When I got there, I remember pulling up and I just looked and went, wow. It just took my breath away. But that brought back a lot of memories for me as well, because that was very much like the venue where I got married. It was very similar in terms of an older property and things and the layout and all sorts. So it brought back a lot of memories. So it's close to home for me. But my God, just a beautiful home. I absolutely loved every second of selling that and talking through people, and even the fact that it obviously used to be an old piggery and things, the fact that they still had the original hooks in there.
I can't believe you noticed those, actually.
Those hooks.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And people will think, oh my God, you like the hooks in the roof because of the hung pigs from it. But that's character.
How are you going to have character in? Because this is your big ambition in life, isn't it,
Yeah.
Simon? You want to build your own house, don't you?
I do want to buy land and build my own house, yeah.
Are you going to put some kind of story behind it and put some hooks in and pretend it was something else?
Yeah, I'll pretend it's for people that I don't like. And then I'm going to get some pigs so you can eat them.
Are you going to hang a pig up?
Then I'm going to hang the people up. Never mind the pig. The pigs
okay,
can just run round.
You'll need some story, I'm sure.
But yeah, so my ultimate goal is to literally buy land, build my own house. And do you know what I find like fascinating is people will spend so much money now on a house, and then they go, but I'm going to knock this wall down, I'm going to knock that wall down, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to put £100,000 extension on. You look and go, why don't you just build your own house? Why don't you just buy some land and build your own house?
See, I've never ever even thought it. And it's a bit like going back to, would you ever start your own business? I just would think, God, wow, that's just such a massive thing, isn't it? But for you, I know one day you will build a house.
I will build that house in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
I am that determined.
I know.
That determined. I'm always determined in life, and I always want. But I don't know. I don't know if it's a sales thing, right? And we'll probably touch more on like the next episode on this, because I really want to get into the whole personal life versus when you're at work life. Because I always find that when I'm at home, more so in the past, in a relationship, I kept my personal life quite personal. I didn't tell people too much about my personal life. I didn't need them to know. And then I had my work life, and I kept that very separate. But it was almost like I was two very different people. and it's almost like you live two different lives altogether. And I don't know if that's because as a salesperson, you go out and you put this front on, and this is that, and you're that, and you're that, and you're that, and you're that. And then you get home and you kind of think, I just want to switch off away from that world, and this is my life. I get home and I want to sit and watch a film and eat some pizza or...
Can't do that anymore.
A curry. I had Domino's the other night.
Yeah.
I love Domino's.
Whilst you're on your computer.
Well, yeah, whilst I was on my laptop. Amelia was watching her iPad. Amelia's my daughter. So Amelia's 8. She turns 9 in March. So she was watching her iPad, and I was like, should we sit and have a conversation about anything? Do you want to talk about anything? She went, nope, I want to watch my iPad. What are you watching? FMAO, whatever that is. AFMAO, something like that. Right, okay. I'll put my laptop on then and do a few meals while we're eating Domino's at the dining table. And then afterwards, she goes to bed. I put her to bed, and she goes, Daddy, are you going to take any time off work so we can spend some time together? And I'm like, you little shit. Yeah. I've offered you a movie tonight. I've offered you to sit there and talk to me about things and how things are going at school and stuff. And then you're literally like, no, I just want to watch AFMAO. I'm like, honest to God, kids.
We've got sassy girls, haven't we? So Abigail, sassy. Oh, my God, sassy. But she's quite independent, so I don't have to have. She's not 8, thankfully. So.
Oh, honestly, I'm starting to see more and more sass out of mine. But it's quite funny. I actually quite enjoy the challenge sometimes of it as well. But again, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. It is the challenge that we love because we're salespeople. We're out and out salespeople, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
So in terms of, obviously we've gone through a bit of the personal life now. Obviously about us. So people are aware of our situation and how we've sort of gone through. So bear in mind, obviously, what we've achieved in our first year from a business point of view, looking at what we've gone through in our personal lives, I think it's safe to say that we're going in the right direction with our personal lives. Our mental health's improving. We're getting into a better place. Personally, we've seen an improvement this year, and I did say that coming into the new year, I would try and flip my mindset because over Christmas and New Year, it was the first Christmas for me without my family. First New Year. So you've been away as well, which you've been such a huge support for me while everything was going on.
Let's face it, you had no choice. I went on holiday going, Simon, it'll be quiet. It was the busiest 3 weeks ever.
Busiest 3 weeks?
You're like,
One
you
week.
thought you'd been dragged through a hedge backwards, didn't you?
Yeah, but £2.8 million worth of sales the week before Christmas.
Yeah, but you were literally on a roll, weren't you?
Yeah, I was determined. I was determined to end the year on a high and stuff. And after the year, it had obviously gone on. But yeah, and then obviously I thought to myself, going into 2026, it can't be any worse than what 2025 was. 2025 was the lowest point in my life, literally the lowest point. So I've gone into that mindset, and then look, we're nearly 3 weeks into the year now. Look at what we've achieved in the first 3 weeks.
I can't believe it's even that date in January already.
It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Insane. But I genuinely look at things and go, wow, we're 3 weeks in. Here we are. We're filming our first podcast. We didn't even have this on our radar last year. It wasn't even on our radar. We weren't even thinking, but I did say to you, I wanted to go big this year. So my personal life this year just couldn't take a complete backseat. It's all business for me going forward this year. Just and solely focus on that. So, like, here we are. We're doing our first podcast, which I know you never sort of thought about wanted to do. You're not very... You don't like public speaking, do you, or filming or anything?
No, it's for such an outgoing, chatty person, it's not my favourite thing. But here we are.
Here we are.
Thanks, Simon.
You're welcome. Do you reckon it's an old age thing, or?
Yeah, probably.
No, I'm only kidding. Honestly, you don't look 72.
I know. I only look 82 at a time. You remind me every day.
By the way, that is not Tracy's age. Tracy, do you want to reveal your age? I'm 37, turning 38.
I know. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, is he only that old?" And we think he's older.
Fuck off. I only look 22.
55 going on 20, I am.
Yeah, but it's a good way, isn't it? It's a good way to behave.
Age is a mindset, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Just the same I've got a mindset of a toddler sometimes.
You are 3. Going on 4, maybe.
Is that IQ or?
Yeah. Oh, I love that, don't you? How I took an IQ test the other week.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Just to prove I haven't got dementia.
Did it help? Did it rest your mindset?
Yeah, because it was a really, really good IQ. I even sent it to you, didn't I? I was like, Simon, there you go. I'm still intelligent. Even though I've been working with you for 14 months.
Yeah, 14, 15 months. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah.
God help us.
So, obviously, going into 2026, it's like go big or go home sort of thing now, isn't it? For us, obviously, we've brought another member of staff on to join the team as a self-employed agent. She's just achieved her first sale within 6 weeks.
Yep.
Which has been good for her. I think it's been good for her morale. She's come from an estate agent as well. Obviously, we have someone doing a bit of admin work for us as well, which is great. I soon want a PA who can take my phone off me so I can just get some peace at some point, which I'm sure it's the same for you as well. Just going back to, by the way, where Tracy says earlier about me changing every day. I rang her last night and went, what a PA? She's like, why? I was like, I'm sick of dealing with messages. Sick to death of dealing with messages.
The thing with me is I like to be in control of everything, don't I? So
Really? I'd never noticed that.
OCD, everything. So I would struggle with thinking anyone could do it. How I would want it done.
But I do think that's sometimes where we butt heads a little bit, because you want control of something and I want control of something. But then ultimately we have now, I think, found that balance of you take that lead on that route, I take that lead on this route, and that just works. Like,
we've only had 2 arguments ever.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the argument when you sent me that text that night, and you had to go at me for slagging off another estate agent because I made that post on social media? That was a great post on social media, though. Come on, it was a funny post, and then
it was.
And then the week after, somebody. So to give context to this, it was probably September time. It was September because I think I'd just come back from Marbella.
Yep.
So I've been away for a few days to get a bit of a break, and then I'd come back, and my mum had taken the dogs on a walk, and she sent me this picture of I won't name the agent, another estate agent sign in the river. So I posted it on social media and asked if I could find the listing for the for the river, because I was just interested in buying it. But then a week later, one of our signs appeared in a hedge, and to me, I wasn't throwing shade at the other estate agent. It's just humor. My level of banter and humour and wanting to engage on social media and stuff like that. So I'm the kind of person that would also take the mick out myself. Like, I wouldn't hide away from that. And so when we got that sign in that hedge near in Stapley, and then we put it on social media saying, not only do we sell houses quick, but we're selling bushes quicker than Bridgemere. Tagged Bridgemere in the post. What a bit of social media that was. But it just goes to show nothing really affects us in terms of that, does it? We're not fazed by things or anything.
I might be. You're not.
No, I couldn't give a monkeys.
No.
I genuinely couldn't give a monkeys. If it doesn't affect tomorrow, leave it behind you.
Absolutely.
But I suppose, going forward into 2026 now, we're looking forward into, we've just, as of yesterday, which was Thursday the 15th January, we have just done a deal with a national house builder.
Woohoo! 26 houses. Come on.
I know. It's good, that, isn't it?
They're nice too.
Yeah. They are nice. Great
really
location.
Nice. Yeah.
It's a development that compromises 4 and 5 bedroom detached homes. By the time this podcast goes live, those listings will be live. So we might even put it hand in hand. So when people are listening to this, they can have a little look on the socials and see what the properties are like. So if you are listening to this and you are wanting to look at our houses that we've got for sale, our Instagram is sellwithsimon_property expert, and our Facebook page is just Simon Woodhouse, obviously under the branding. If you've never seen the branding before, our boards are very black and white. We chose black and white because there's no grey area with us. We are
black and white.
Yeah, we are black and white. We will say it straight to you. I'm probably more black. You're probably more white. You're probably a bit more positive than I am sometimes. I'm probably a bit more doom and gloom than you. Would you agree? Or do you reckon it's about 50-50?
No, I think that's... I'm pleased with your synopsis of me, just surprised with your categorisation of yourself, to be fair.
I think because I get frustrated very easy.
Oh, yes.
I get frustrated
very
so
true.
easily, and I get annoyed.
You do.
And the amount of times I would ring you and I was like, I just want to tell you to fuck off.
Calm down, Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calm down.
But I mean, it makes me wonder though, how many people would actually shy away from what we're saying to people now on this podcast? Like, would they actually admit to saying what they want to say to somebody? Or would they just be like, oh no, we would never say that. We're far too professional. It's like, we're very professional in what we do, but we just say what people are thinking.
Yeah, you know what? I'm from Stoke, and Stoke people are very straight talking, and I love that. I live and die by that. You know what I'm thinking. I'm honest. You're from Stoke.
Yeah.
Same. It's it's a good characteristic. I think it really is.
Unbelievable. And I do think that's been probably one of the keys to our success as well, because we're so straight with people.
No bullshit.
Yeah. There is no bullshit, is there?
No.
And I think that leading that now into sort of going on to our estate agency and what we do, I think we saw that gap in that market to show a difference from the estate agency world. Don't get me wrong, there's probably agents out there, self-employed agents and things like that go out and do very similar to us or do stuff that's probably is better than us. Don't get me wrong, but we've just come over our first year of business. There's no one around here that does anything like what we do. But because we're so black and white, because we will tell people straight, they prefer it that way. I've noticed around here more so when we're doing the listings.
Honest pricing.
Yeah. We're not going to overprice to win a listing.
First impressions count. Can you paint your front door?
Yeah.
It's little things, honesty, black and white. It's what makes the difference, isn't it?
100%. Like, look at the property we went to yesterday, for example. We had a client yesterday where we nipped out, didn't we, for 20 minutes, whatever it was, for that valuation. And she mentioned about, we were talking about the valuation of the property. I didn't think she was very pleased with the valuation of the property, just judging off how her facial expression was. But it was then she was thinking, shall I put new carpets in? Shall I paint the whole place? And then looking at the front door and you look and you go, but why? Because the number that she wanted, she was trying to achieve only just 10 grand more for that property. But by the time you put the carpets and painted and stuff like that, it's going to cost you 6 or 7 grand to do that in the first place. Somebody's going to come in and go, all right, well, we're going to market at 10 grand more, but somebody might try and knock you down 5 grand in the first place anyway, or even 10 grand. And this is where this honesty from us comes in, because we were like, don't bother putting carpets in, just have them cleaned. Don't bother painting, because somebody else will want to paint it.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people, they want a price because they need the money or they expect it or whatever preconception they've got. What is ultimately the key is whether the bank think that house is worth that money. And so often that doesn't sit with their value and it doesn't sit well with them. But actually, once explained, it's ultimately, do you want to sell your house or not?
Yeah. Yeah, do you want it to sit on the market for 12 months?
Do you want to put your house on the market to sit there, or do you actually want to sell your house?
Yeah, agreed.
This is the difference.
If people aren't in an urgent mindset to sell their house, do you think we're right from walking away from those listings sometimes? Like if they want to overprice their house, things like that, do you think we're right from walking away from those listings?
Yes, because ultimately it leads to a breakdown in relationship because they're not going to be happy. It's you've got to set your stall from the start in terms of expectations. If you know it's going to fail, you might as well say that from the start and stand by what you say.
Agreed. So going obviously more down the business route now then, for somebody that doesn't know anything about us at all, as in me, obviously not from a personal standpoint now because we've aired that, but from a business point of view, how do we go from getting them on board? How do we win them as a client and explain that whole process to somebody about what we do differently to another agent? Why should they choose us over another agent?
So we have various unique selling points in my eyes. Speed, We've literally got, we realised within our first couple of weeks of business, we couldn't book a photographer and wait for them to be booked and the editing and all the rest of it. So we went out and found the best possible technical equipment on the market. So we do it all ourselves. It gets professionally enhanced, floor plans, virtual tours, everything that we do ourselves. So literally we can list a house from a yes to going and get it on the market most days that day. You can't really do that with many other agents with the level of professional marketing that we're doing. Yeah. It's just literally impossible. And, anyone looking at our website, our pictures, we've had people tell us on valuations, haven't we? We've looked at your website, your pictures are awesome. You're not showing a daffodil that's not for sale. It's literally the best quality pictures of the house. No wide lenses. The house is what it is. So that ultimately is phenomenal. Obviously, we're on all the major platforms.
I think that feedback from the camera, by the way, has been exceptional because over the 12 months, we've had a lot of people say, oh my God, the house looks exactly like it does on the pictures.
Yeah.
No, the rooms don't look bigger than what they are, wider than what they are, longer than what they are.
But they are beautiful pictures. Bright, light, sunny, they're amazing. Obviously, we're on all the platforms, but the level of social media that we do, you do, Simon, because you're the social media guru.
Social media troll.
Yeah, that gets us into trouble and has got us into a lot of success. That level that we put in is, has got us lots of listings and sales. And, we make it fun. We've got a great giveaway at the minute, haven't we? Win a spa day. So,
To the Manor House in Alsager. What a beautiful place, by the way.
But basically, you can't just be on Rightmove anymore. You've got to be visible everywhere. So once we sold a house on Witchwood Park, they weren't even on Rightmove. They weren't even looking for a house, but they were renting on there, saw it on the Facebook, and we sold it. So it's visibility everywhere. And then obviously half the battle of selling a house is to get in the house. So you'd ring a normal estate agent, try and book a viewing, try and get actually the estate agents onto the phone because they're very short-staffed. With us, we've got an answer, we've got a money penny service. They work from 8 till 10, 7 days a week. You ring that call centre and you get straight through. They email us, we email or we ring people back straight away and we book them in. You don't have to wait days, weeks, we'll book them in straight away. And we work 7 days a week. We do viewings in the evenings. We do viewings on Sundays. We do viewings on bank holidays. So it's the
7 p.m. at night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I find? I think that what's been successful for us is obviously it's the speed more than anything else because there's such urgency in the world now that people see something they want and they go, oh my God, I want to get on the market as quick as we can. Because we've seen someone, look at the one that we've done this week. They're like, we've gone and viewed this house twice. And we're like, we need to get on the market quick.
Yeah.
If we'd had to book a videographer and stuff, we'd still be waiting now probably until next week after to try and get booked in. I don't really know any good videographers, so...
Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, and again, we've done professional videos.
Yeah.
We've gone out and found, we adapt all the time, don't we? We see, okay, this has changed. We've got a need for this. Let's go out and find the best possible person. And that's what people want. Communication, Communication is obviously massive. Most people are absolutely blown away by the fact that they have a WhatsApp group with us and they can literally message us 7 days a week, which they do.
Yeah. God, the other morning, it's like, I think Sunday morning, wasn't it? I think one of the clients was messaging at like 8 o'clock in the morning about his onward purchase, which he's not even buying from us.
Yeah.
And I was looking, I was like, oh, it's 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
And some days when I have my 5 o'clock start, I have to resist texting clients until about 8, maybe. But yeah, that level of communication, you're not going to get anywhere else.
Oh.
And, helping them with the onward purchase in terms of even how much should they offer, all of that is second to none, I think, really. And it's not just about that. A lot of people have said to us, we don't want people who know nothing about the house showing people around, the level of detail that we go into. And obviously your selling skills, Simon, which you've already told us about.
Are second to none.
Yeah. Not that your head is bigger than this room, but, it is good.
It's bigger than my arms.
Yeah. All of these things, they put us. It's all kind of part of the package, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the WhatsApp groups have been such a huge, huge success because the world is so fast paced that people don't want to necessarily answer the phone all the time, and nobody wants to live in a world where you just send in an email and it goes backwards, forwards, and you go keep checking your emails and loading your emails and stuff. WhatsApp, that instant level of communication, like to the point where you were saying before about we get an email from Moneypenny about booking a viewing. We look and sometimes that message will come through saying, I want to do a viewing tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So instead of, before we ring that client to book the viewing, we message our clients, don't we, through WhatsApp, and we're like, we've got a viewer, this is the situation, they want a view at 12 o'clock tomorrow, can we do it? And then we just ring that client and go, we've got a viewing for you at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So we kind of clear it before, whereas most agents now go backwards, forwards, making numerous phone calls, don't they? Whereas we're just on that level of...
Yeah, I'm really like, if someone emails in or whatever at like 8 o'clock at night and then you call them, they're like, wow, you've rang us.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is a different world.
But it is, because it's our world. It's our world where if we don't ring that client, they might go elsewhere and buy elsewhere or sell elsewhere. And we're like, we want that money.
Yeah,
we're going to take what's ours. So from obviously a service point of view, I think as it stands right now, I'm not just speaking for us from our side of things, but I just think in general EXP itself, I think a lot of the staff probably do WhatsApp groups. But the fact that you even get throughout the process our personal and direct numbers to contact us at any point is just insane. Why would you not do that? Like, if someone rings you and they can't get a hold of you, they ring me, and then vice versa. And I think that's just a great way. And then we're like, all right, okay, well, yeah, we'll sort it now, sort of thing. And one of us will deal with it at some point, won't we?
I mean, what's the most frustrating thing about the job, Si?
The clients.
It's not.
No.
Solicitors.
Do you know what? So we obviously we've teamed up with quite a few people along the way, haven't we? And if it's not worked, we've as a first year in business, it's been trial and error for a lot of things, hasn't it? For
Absolutely.
us, like you said before, we've tried different videographers. And some have taken time, and we then got our own camera system and things like that, which sped everything up. We do a lot of things in a house ourselves, which speeds up the process. So for us to be able to picture a property so quick, all we need is an hour in our diary to picture most houses. You do the description while I'm picturing. All of a sudden, we're gone away. It's an hour and that's it. Someone can crack on with their day, and we turned it around very quickly.
Yeah.
But in terms of going down the frustration route, and obviously because we've teamed up with so many people like mortgage advisors and solicitors and signage people and some cases builders, where we've referred people and things like that, it's been the frustration from my side of things with that. It's been the speed and lack of response that you're getting from
other people. Yeah.
I think from my side of things, the bigger picture that I wanted as a business is like this whole umbrella of bring everything in-house, try and get your solicitors in-house, the estate agents in-house, mortgages in-house. You have this umbrella where you can just be like, get on with it now, sort of thing, because we're impatient. But let's be honest, we're impatient. If we're impatient, our clients are impatient because they want to move yesterday because they've seen something.
It's very stressful selling a house, isn't it?
Yeah, and we try to eliminate as much of that as we can by doing what we can. And you look at like some of the clients, even at the minute now, like the pressure. I mean, how we've made time to get this podcast on today when we've got so many completions coming up and the pressure that buyers and sellers are putting on us to try and get an exchange and a completion date. They're putting that on us. They're not even putting that on their solicitors anymore because some of them know their solicitors are rubbish.
They're rubbish. So Tracy, Simon, you sort it.
Yeah. They just come to us and they're like, can you sort it? And we're like, yeah, we'll fit it in a day somehow, somewhere, at some time. Don't know what day, but yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it done and we'll chase it for you and we'll get there. But again, this is going down to the whole process of what we do. We try to do everything for everybody. and the level of communication that we put through is like even down to level like surveys and things, level 2 surveys and stuff, and EPCs and stuff. We provide everything for somebody to sell a house or potentially even buy a house as well. So you don't even have to be buying a house through us. You can be buying a house through another high street agent, for example, and they would potentially a client might say, "Oh, can you just have a little look at this house price for us? Do you think it's right? Do you think this? Do you think that? What should I look out for?" And then they're like, "We want a level 2 survey. Can you recommend anyone?" We do that.
Everything.
We literally do everything.
Everything.
We don't even just look after our sellers anymore. We're looking after people that are making an onward purchase with another agent. Like, why you would ever go to another agent now to sell your house when the level of service that we offer is insane? Like, it's just insane. We are just general all-rounders. Like, you want to buy a house, here's some details, have a little look. You want to sell a house, let's get all this done for you, and then let's look at onward purchase for you. I mean, you look at some of the clients lately that have been looking at certain houses and the level that we've gone to with them to try and help them with getting a deal done on that onward purchase, getting involved, telling them what to say or how to word it, and this, that, and the other. We spent a few hours doing stuff like that, just trying to negotiate on their behalf on what to say because we can't get involved with that other agent.
Yeah, and it's part of what we do, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not even a hesitation, is it?
No, not even a hesitation, no. And then I also look at it and go, you know, on the day of completion, when that client's moving out, we're organising times to collect keys, to drop off keys. All the client needs to do on the day of completion when they're collecting keys for whether they're buying off us or whether they're selling through us, is they liaise with us and we then go and drop those keys to that new client, wherever that new client may be. So we hand deliver those keys. You would never get that with another agent. They go to the office. I say with another agent, there's probably agents out there that do it. But ultimately, we will go to that house, we will meet that person, we will hand those keys over. You don't even have to go out your way. You just be excited on the day. How good is that?
Oh, I loved it when I turned up to a house once and they were so cute. And they were literally like, "Tracy, we want photos with you." And they were so happy their first house.
I remember that.
And I turned up in like casual clothes and oh, bless them. I've learned never to turn up in casual clothes again.
So, brings us towards the end.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your first podcast?
Oh, how do I feel about life?
How do you feel about 2026 and what's to come?
Oh, it's going to be exciting. Yeah, it's going to be a year. And you know what? Selling houses with us is great fun, a great experience. Just pick up the phone, give us a ring. We'll make it really easy for you. Literally, call us.
And it's a free valuation.
Totally.
Free valuation. We can be there as long as you want. 20 minutes, an hour. Chat to us about your life. Chat to us about your house.
Yeah. Check out our website. There are lots of great testimonials. Literally, give us a call.
Yeah. So, I suppose the next thing is to ask is, who do you want to see on the next podcast? Who would you like to talk to? Who do you want to hear from? A solicitor? Mortgage advisor? Maybe another property individual from a letting side of things, maybe?
How many messages are we going to get about this? Can I be on your podcast? Or will people not want to be on our podcast? That's the question.
Depends if they like us, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of ADHD or whatever. And I mean, I really want to make the podcast a little bit controversial because what I would love to see is a solicitor on here.
Oh.
And if you're up for a bit of controversy, any solicitors that listen to this and you're up for a bit of a controversial conversation, we would absolutely love to chat to you, because what we really want to know is, what takes you so long?
Yeah,
Come on. That's what, give the people what they want. They want to know what takes you so long. So, yeah. So, from my side of things, I think I want a solicitor. What do you think?
So, basically, you've named quite a few people who you'd like on, like mortgage advisors, blah, blah, blah. I think it would be interesting to have other people on, like, even interior designers or people like that.
Yeah.
How to give some tips that you can spend not a lot of money making your house really, really look good and get a bit extra.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got a few people there. So we're thinking, let's see who contacts off the back of this podcast. We may even contact a few people that we want to speak to as well, because obviously we've got all the contacts and the connections. And let's get somebody involved in this, and we'll go from there. You never know, we might be surprising with a few special guests, eh?
Let's watch this space.
But yeah, so like Tracy says, if you've got a house to sell, drop us a message on social media, get in touch, pick up the phone, go onto our website. You can do a free online valuation as well, and then we can contact you from there. You don't even need to speak to us at that point. You can literally just click the website, and it takes under 60 seconds. It is quicker than getting a quote from We Buy Any Car. So please get in touch. All the best.